Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have an everyday makeup tutorial for dark skin / black woman / woman of color. Yes, all of that. Also, in addition, I'm going to show you guys a wide range of products that work amazing and spectacular on women of color. And I'm going to give you amazing tips that you can take away from this video. The number one most skincare problem darker skin tones have is hyperpigmentation. So tip number one is color correct, girl, okay? This is going to be a lifesaver. It really helps to give you a blank canvas, meaning that it's going to give you one tone, which is then going to help you to apply foundation much easier, and also you're not going to need to use as much foundation as you usually would. Whenever you're color correcting, make sure you apply the color corrector concealer before your foundation or your regular concealer. And I'm just using lightly stippling motions to dab in the color corrector to make sure it blends all over my skin. And if you guys can see, after we color correct, oh my god, it's like amazing. We have a blank canvas to work with. Then to go ahead to perfect the skin with some foundation, I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation. My color is NC50. Now let's say you're a drugstore foundation kind of girl. I have two drugstore foundations I recommend to you. I'm going to recommend the Black Opal Liquid True Color Foundation and also the Covergirl Queen Collection 3-in-1 foundation. Both those foundations in the drugstore have a wide range of colors for darker skin tone. Whether you're buying a foundation that is high-end or drugstore, you might need to mix two foundations together to get your perfect color after you color correct. So keep that in mind, guys. Then to set under my eyes, I'm using a powder that is similar to my skin tone. Now you can do this, or if you have really oily skin, you can go ahead and use a transparent powder that has no coverage, but it's really going to mattify your face. One of my favorites from the drugstore is this Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and it's super inexpensive, guys. Now this is our finished base. You can see my skin looks really even and smooth all over. Oh yeah, girl, work it. Next, moving on to the eye area. So when it comes to eyeshadows, I absolutely love using red browns for the eyes on darker skin tones. So I'm just applying this in the crease area of my eyes, pretty much right in the eye socket of my eyes. Now, some of my favorite eyeshadows I recommend to you guys are from NYX. NYX is in the drugstore and they make amazing high quality eyeshadows. You can usually find them at Target. And lastly, a high-end palette that I recommend to you guys is the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette. Also, I really love the Maybelline Modern Metallics eyeshadow. So I'm actually going to be using the Maybelline Metallics eyeshadow in Copper. I'm just going to be packing this on the lid area of my eyes. Then I'm going back in with my blending brush. I'm pointing this brush diagonal down, and I actually learned this quick tip from Chrissy P. Link her channel down below. This is just going to help to give you a smoother transition from the lid to the crease. And now this next tip is extra vital. And not a lot of women of color or dark skin tones bronze. Usually think just because you have a deeper skin tone, you don't really need to bronze up your skin because you're already dark, in quotation that is, but you want to go ahead and add bronzer back to your skin because when you do apply foundation, you create a blank canvas. So all the color is taken out your skin and you want to put that back in with makeup. When it comes to blush, brown, plum, and copper shades complement our skin tone so well. This blush is from Black Radiance and it's called Toasted Almond. So I'm just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. Also, I do recommend this e.l.f. blush palette that you can find at Target also. Then for my highlight, I'm using this Black Radiance highlighter in Gingersnap. On medium deep skin tones, I like to use a peach bronze highlighter, and then on darker deeper skin tones, I like to use a gold shimmery highlighter. And I usually highlight in two ways. I use a fan brush, which is the brush you see me using right now on screen to highlight, or I also use my hand. Then lastly, for lips, this is probably one of the most important parts also. You want to try and stay away from frosty colors. So for example, frosty nudes like you see on screen, frosty pinks like you see on screen. Lip colors that really complement darker skin tones are burgundy, red, plum, and lastly browns, which have become one of my favorites. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was very helpful for you, and I hope you learned something new because that's why I made today's video for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I make new videos every week, girl. See you guys on Tuesday. Adios. I'm feeling myself.